What's up, guys? Welcome back to Three Pedal Devils.
Oh my god, too much enthusiasm.
Too much? Today we got a new...
I love you.
It's like a full-on depression.
Alright, today we got this 66 C10 in the shop. The guy asked us to do a couple things to it, actually a lot. So we're gonna start out just walking through this old beast of a fat hauler.
Yep. Store. Not sure if he wants us to say his name on the channel so we can make videos, but we're just gonna refer to him as Guy from here on out. So, yeah.
Is that G-U-I?
Yeah, GUI, GUI. Lots of stuff to be done to it. Some different things Guy wants to do, some things we found that are G'd up a little bit, so we'll show you. All right, where should we start, boys?
I just looked at the car and I just realized this really cool feature. It's got these cool steps to get into the truck, so you just step right here and then you can hop in.
Wow.
I'm not gonna do it because they're rusted out. That's one of the things we're gonna fix. So.
Okay. Yeah, they were really thinking when they built this thing, huh?
Yeah, really cool.
Quick disclaimer for Guy who owns this. We're joking around, having a good time in this video, but super serious about the project, so just don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
Your shit's in good hands, dude.
Yeah, it's in good hands. We love the truck. It's pretty tightly packed in here with the MGB, all the bikes, and the RX-7 engine. But here's the front of it. Looks pretty sweet, actually. See what we got?
Big block.
This here's a big block.
As you can tell, it's huge. It's
As you can tell, we've got a big block Chevy.
See the deck height of these heads right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a big block. It's big to me.
Looks big to me. It must be a big block.
Definitely bigger than a K20, I can tell you that much.
What is it? It's a 283, right?
Yeah. I guess we don't really know for sure. That was just what he told us.
The wiring probably could use some work. It's a little sketchy. It's got these guys. Yeah, so he did mention that he might want some wiring fixed, and he has a new harness already, so we'll probably tackle that at some point. Carburetor was leaking a little bit. Might throw a rebuild kit at that. A lot of bit, Max said.
Look at all the gas out there.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Plug wires were hanging on the headers, so probably get those out of the way.
Can I tell them it's a surprise?
Most likely replace the plugs and wires while we're at it.
So we're gonna be putting the 2-rotor in this.
Oh, the 13B is going in this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna take this and put it in the RX-7?
No, we're going to put this in the bed of the truck.
Okay.
But
What are we gonna
No,
put in the
no.
RX-7?
that's just gonna sit in the bed.
Okay.
It's just gonna be back there.
We're gonna
Gotcha.
sell the RX-7 for parts.
I thought we were gonna rally it like Al from
Ooh.
Tower City.
I'm not supposed to hold a light at the lens, right?
I think it helps a lot with the lighting. That's what all the Instagram models do.
No, they do this.
All right, what else we got in here?
That's a horn.
It doesn't work.
It does not work. I think he wanted us to try to fix that at some point.
Wait, can you show the inside on the steering wheel real quick? I wonder why it doesn't work.
That's why it doesn't work. So that,
That thing.
yeah, so one of the big projects he wants us to do is, I feel like if I'm talking, I should look at it. I don't know.
I can hold it. Do you want me to hold it? Sure.
I don't know.
Swappy Rooney.
One of the big projects he wanted us. That was the sickest shit ever.
Face too.
One of the bigger projects he wanted us to do this thing was disc brake conversion. He wanted us to do all 4 if possible, which will require him to buy new wheels and the conversion kit, but we're down to do it, so hopefully that happens.
It's really not that expensive, honestly.
No, it's pretty cheap actually.
It's like $700 for all 4, or $800 for all 4. Right?
Yeah, that one kit I found was $1,100, and they had an option for powder coating the calipers, stainless lines, 5-lug conversion, whole bunch of cool stuff actually. There's a lot of decent support for these trucks, it seems like.
Parts are not that expensive.
Parts are cheap. We had replaced the master cylinder, brake booster, proportioning valve, brake lines obviously. The parking brake's currently not connected, so when we're gonna tackle the disc brake conversion, we'll get that working obviously.
It's connected, it just doesn't work at all.
Okay, yeah. He said it wasn't connected, but Max said it is, and it just doesn't work.
There's no trans mount.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's show him a little bit inside, and then we'll show him underneath the car.
Okay.
Someone else can show him the inside if you want.
This is the inside. Moving on.
What do we got in here, big guy?
Big ass steering wheel.
Okay.
It's got a cool radio.
This has kind of a cool radio.
It is pretty sweet.
Shifter bushings need to be fixed.
There's no bushings.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gone.
So we need to put those in.
I'll show you down below the car.
It's got headers over there.
Hey, show them how you put it into second gear.
I don't know how. Like
Pull
this?
back on it. Get a close-up shot of how that shifter fits in there.
It's a really tight fit. Why doesn't this shit focus? Yeah, real nice tight fit. The seat's all the way back to the bench seat. He says it does adjust, but obviously if you put it forward, it's gonna hit that. So maybe try to relocate it. There's also a big hole in the floor where that goes through. I'll show you from the bottom side. It used to have a different trans, and they swapped in that 4-speed and then cut a hole through the floor.
I don't know what else to show you. It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, not much else to fix in here. We're gonna try to fix the locking handle for the triangle windows. That's broken off. Then the door handle on the interior on the other side is broken, so we're gonna pull the door cards, try to fix that, pull the door cards and try to tighten these window cranks up. That's pretty much it for the inside though.
Yeah.
So going under the truck now, we'll see how well I'm able to get my camera down here. But quite a few things I noticed digging around down here today. Cab mount over here is completely blown out, so that needs to be replaced. Bed mounts are missing fasteners. You can see this one here, there's no nut. Then the one right there doesn't have a bolt or a nut on it, so the cab shakes like crazy. There's some other missing fasteners to the bed. Also, the shocks are blown out. And then up here, where the trans is, there's no transmission mount. I can't really get up there, but right here, the trans mount's supposed to be. It's currently not there. So the trans is just supported by the engine and kind of the drive shaft. But the drive shaft seal is leaking quite a bit. That's one of the things he wanted to replace. Let me see if I can scoot my way up there. But the shifter linkages are pretty blown out. Kind of hard to get under there. But these guys are all pretty loose, so it might be kind of nice to put some sort of bushing in there. Then up there, the arms that connect the shifter linkages to the trans, the nuts are all, or the bolts are all finger tight, so gotta fix those up. There's the hole through the floor. Try to patch that somehow. So I showed that the box was missing a bunch of fasteners that mount it to the frame. You can see the bed and the cab have a little wobble.
Got a little bit of movement.
Yeah, so we'll do what we can to, I guess, fix those mounts and bushings and stuff, but we'll see how close it gets. Some of the other things that he wanted us to try to fix was all the leaks. You can see there's some leaking here. There's a little diff leaking going on. Not too crazy bad, but definitely should be addressed. Once we do the rear disc brake conversion, we'll have to pull the diff cover to pull the locking pin and C-clip out of the axle anyways to mount the new brake brackets. So when we're doing that, we can clean that up and replace the diff cover gasket.
So as Willie had mentioned, pulling the diff cover might be part of the work, especially if we do rear disc conversion, because we're gonna have to pull the axles out. And while we're in there, he would mention that the gearing's pretty short, and he goes into fourth gear at like 28, 30 miles an hour. So obviously with modern highway speeds and freeway speeds, it'd be nice if we can get a little more top end out of it. So maybe final drive, ring and pinion replacement, we'll see. Kind of depends on budget and time, I guess, and what he's willing to do. But that'd be a cool option to make this truck way more drivable and streetable.
Another one of the bigger projects he wanted to do a power steering conversion. So they've got kits for that. It's one of the things he was kind of big on doing, so probably try to tackle that too if we can. Lots of small little projects that could make this thing a little nicer, and then some of the bigger ones he wanted to do as well. Seems like it'll be a fun project for us. This thing will probably be in here for quite a while if we end up doing a lot of the work that he mentioned, but I guess we'll see what happens.
We're gonna pound this shit out in like 5 days, dude.
Oh, Max is gonna have this engine in and out in like 20 minutes.
It's one of those things you just do and you do it done.
What the f are you talking about?
I think she's pretty good. Be a fun one.
Yeah.
We'll make it nice for Guy,
Guy.
and he'll like driving it.
Yeah, he does. So yeah, this thing he bought in the South. Not sure.
Like, bought it in Massachusetts?
Well, we don't know that.
It's a convoluted story.
Yeah. I'm not actually sure where he got it. I thought it was South Carolina, but then it's got like the original North Carolina farm truck plates on it. But then he also said he drove it from Massachusetts, so not sure the exact story, but one of those three places it came from. I think Massachusetts. Because he said he drove from there to here in like one day in this thing.
All they need to know is it's not from the Rust Belt.
Is he said this thing gets 11 miles per gallon, so it
It's
needs
like the WX.
a tune-up for sure.
Yeah, we just took her for a quick spin, get a feel for what was not good and what was okay.
Actually, didn't drive as bad as I thought.
No, it drove pretty nice. It's just the shifter was kind of tough to get used to.
And it pulls right under braking.
I don't know. I think it'll be a pretty dope project. Most of our projects don't get finished because they're all our own projects and none of us have money. Whereas this one guy has some money to put into it. And like, we know how to fix stuff, but we don't have money. So it'll be cool. Probably make quite a few videos on it. Just document it. And so Guy can watch them, see how his truck's coming along. So we kind of got to work with Guy to choose what projects he wants us to do first. Kind of going to do them one step at a time and make sure it's all, you know, making progress and everything. But we've got this whole wiring harness that he gave us for it, so I would like to tackle that at some point because I think it could really use it. But that might be one of the next videos, so if you want to see us install this rainbow on this thing. Social media manager said to tell me to go subscribe, to tell you to go subscribe. So go subscribe to 3PD if you want to watch us install this on the next video and do all the other mods we were talking about. Should be a really fun project. And Max is going to do it all for us.
I got all the time in the world, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
Should we be fucking...
Thanks for watching. Unlike this shit and unsubscribe for more videos and really bad content. Love
See
you.
you later.
We were talking about project priorities, and Max noticed that one of the taillights is upside down. See the Chevy logo on the bottom? Over here it's on the top. So that's obviously priority number one.
And to get this ratchet strap out of here.
Oh, that too.
There's an end of a ratchet strap stuck on.